Hey guys, it's Jonathan again, here with another deck tech. I'm just going to show you my white weenie mono white core deck, I guess. That's what we could call it. But just wanted to show you. I really like this deck. I'm pretty surprised about the way it plays. When I first got first got it done, I was kind of eerie about the way it was going to play, but then I started really playing it and I really like it, so here it is. The main card in my deck, which is Armament Master. It's a core soldier, and whenever it's equipped, like, the ability is other core creatures you control get +2/+2 for each equipment attached to this creature, which is really good, knowing as the fact is my strongest creature in this deck is a 2/3. And then the other card I like, just for a good, just to kind of keep the other person from being able to use their creature for a turn. So it's Core Hookmaster. Whenever it enters the battlefield, you can tap target creature, and that creature does not untap during its controller's next untap step, which I really like because of my brother. His deck's kind of mean to me. Then I have Core Sanctifiers. Anyways, sorry you can't see. I'm in a different room today. It kind of sucks because my parents are in there. But it is when Core Sanctifiers enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, destroy target artifact or enchantment, which is really good against like blue, because if they mind control my creature, that's gone. The enchantment is, which is good, and it's only one to kick. Then Core Argonaut, which is flying. Whenever Core Argonaut enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, target creature gains flying until end of turn. And it's cost 2 to kick. Then I have Core Cartographer, which is whenever Core Cartographer enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a plains card, put it into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. So that's good, just to kind of help me get more mana. And since pretty much I don't really have anything that's super expensive to cast in my deck, so it's pretty good just if I want to cast a bunch of things in one turn to help me get more mana out. Then I have Core Skyfisher, which is a good flyer. It's just a 2/3, and when it enters the battlefield, return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. So say if somebody like Ice Caged my creature, that'd be good. I could return it, because I control it for that turn, I guess. Return it to its owner's hand. And correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm not really sure if that's the way it can do. I'm pretty sure it is. Then I've got Lone Missionary, and it's just I gain full life when it enters the battlefield. Then Stoneforge Mystic, and when it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. Then I can pay 2 and tap it, and I can put an equipment card from your hand onto the battlefield, which is really good. It's for especially if I have a really expensive equipment card, just have to pay 2 for it. Then I've got Spider Silk Net, which is it gets +0/+2 and has reach. Then I have Trusty Machete, and it gets +2/+1. Grappling Hook, which gives equipped creature double strike, and when it attacks, I can have a target creature block it this turn if able. Then Explorer's Scope. Whenever equipped creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it is a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. And Leonin Scimitar. Equipped creature gets +1/+1. Trailblazer's Boots. Sorry, I can't talk to them. Kind of tired. Equipped creature has non-basic land walk. It's unblockable as long as the defending player controls a non-basic land. Ogre's Cleaver. Equipped creature gets +5/+0. It's another good way for my deck creatures, I guess, for all my creatures to really get past their only goodness. I guess get past their strength they have now, instead of just being 2. Then Adventuring Gear, it has landfall. Whenever land into its battlefield under your control. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Then I have Runed Stalactite, and equipped creature gets +1/+0 and is every creature type. Then Cloak and Dagger, equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has Shroud. And when it comes into play, I can have I may attach Cloak and Dagger to it. Wait. Whenever a rogue creature comes into play, I may have Cloak and Dagger attached to it. Sorry, that got confusing. Then I have 1 Armored Ascension, with +1/+1 for each planes I control and has flying. And Story Circle, when it comes into play, I choose a color, and then I can pay 1, and the next time a source of your choice of the chosen color would deal damage to me this turn, prevent that damage. And Nomad's Assembly, put a 1/1 white core soldier creature token onto the battlefield for each creature I control. So that was another good way to get some more core creatures out to make it even stronger if I have Armament Master equipped with a bunch of equipment. So then I have Conqueror's Pledge, which is pay 5, and then if I kick it for 6, I can put 6 1/1 white core soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. But if it was kicked, put 12 of those tokens onto the battlefield instead. So there's another good amount of core soldiers creature tokens to get out there to make even stronger with Armament Master. And then I have just 23 mana. I'm running on 22 planes, and then Mystifying Maze, which is tap, add 1 mana to your mana pool, or pay 4 and tap, exile target attacking creature an opponent controls at the beginning of the next end step, return it to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control. So that's really good, especially if you're about to attack someone with a really high creature and they can't block it that turn. So you can exile it and then they can't do anything to it for that turn. That'd be really good. But anyways, that's my core deck that I don't know, I just really like it. But just comment, rate, subscribe. I'll be having a few more deck tech videos out sometime soon. And anyways, there you go. I hope you liked this video. If not, just tell me. I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. Just send me all the comments you want. Anything that'll help me, give me some pointers, stuff like that. So, anyways, there you go.